So today we're going to talk about anticipated games coming up. Not necessarily this year, but stuff that's on the horizon. My name's Terence.
My name's Jay and I have no voice at all.
So we're going to share, not necessarily in any order of importance or favoritism or whatever.
So calm down.
Just random thoughts of games. Some of them are confirmed that they're coming out. Some
are not. We're making up.
Some of them may be pipe dreams that will never happen. But right now, while we're filming this is what we got the vibe for, and we want to share it for you.
I'm excited!
Oh my god!
Okay, ready?
We're looking. We have cheat sheets. I think you need to go first because the first game you're ready to like blow jizz all over the screen when you download it and you see the title screen, which is.
I can't deny that claim. Alien Isolation.
Jesus Christ! I'm so excited for this game. I was so disappointed originally when I heard false rumors of what the game was going to be.
Yeah.
How there's supposed to be like clones and Marines that you're supposed to fight and all this bullshit. Thank God that went away in a hurry and it was just pipe dreams.
This is the game we've been waiting for. I don't know how many times we've waited in the past for this Alien game. This is the one, and I know that for a fact because I'm smart. I can't describe how excited I am for this game. It's a fucking survival horror alien game. This is what it should have been all along. We finally get survival horror back into our guts. This is a great time for gaming.
Yes,
if they can nail this down, the atmosphere on that ship, it's perfect. The alien is scary as shit. The only concern I have, and maybe you share this with me, how long can you creep around a ship and be scared of an alien? Well then, I thought about Dead Space. There's obviously more than one alien in Dead Space. There's multitudes of them. They come out of doors, closets, flooring, ceiling. But, essentially, it's always the same looking type of alien, and it works. Yes. It scares the shit out of you. Yes, I understand we have one alien in this game, at least that's what we know of, and it's always going to be doing the same thing, but it's worked in other games that are slightly a little different, so I'm not worried about it as much as some people are. Are you worried about that?
I'm not worried about it at all. The fact of the matter is James Cameron's amazing, seminal Aliens has been the blueprint for all Alien games. Obviously, Alien 3, but whatever. But the fact of the matter is this is the game that we all wanted. Go back to 1979, watch Alien, and how that moved the world and what that did for film and this whole notion of like, oh, you know, we got to do these things in games that are done in film, which most of the time doesn't work. But something like this is tailor-made for a single-player experience.
Bingo bongo. No multiplayer, hopefully. So let us know, you excited for Aliens? Comment below. Let's see, out of all these games, which one wins. Alien is pretty high up there. Next up on the list is a huge game that's going to be gigantic when it comes out. And that is, what is it? Do it. Read that.
Write that there. Fallout 4.
Holy shit. The opportunity they have to build upon just the Skyrim engine, just use the Skyrim engine, to be honest here. Put it with Fallout. Fallout 3 was spectacular in all of its glory. Yes, it was Glitch City, same as New Vegas, but for me, if they could take Fallout 3 and Skyrim, put them together, open world, updated graphics. One thing I have to say though, Bethesda for me has never been a company that was very, I mean, they can tell a very massive story, but is it very passionate to me? Not really. It doesn't blow off the page and make me want to play that. That's not why I'm playing a Bethesda game, for the story. I'm playing for just the fact I can go and catch a butterfly and it's fucking amazing.
But imagine if in playing that game and catching that butterfly, it's amazing. There's a really cool story lurking in the background. And it doesn't even have to be expansive.
No.
Just have something that's well crafted.
Exactly. And I feel that even in the beginning of Skyrim, if you go back to our Skyrim review, first 30 minutes of that game I thought was lackluster. Based on the fact that the story was just hideous. Like, the people were like, oh no, we are getting killed. There's a dragon. Oh no. And it was so anticlimactic that I was just kind of like, okay, I get it. And then when I got into the game, obviously it blew my fucking mind away. But again, just grab me with something more.
They should grab you from the moment the game starts. You shouldn't have to wait half an hour to get into it.
And you want an example of a game that can do that? I don't know, The Last of Us. That's an example. Another survival horror game on this list that I think that you and I both, because of the creator of this, we are so excited for The Evil Within. Oh, just give it to me straight and hard.
I have only seen very little footage of this game.
I have on purposely done the same thing as you, because you and I are literally the sons of Resident Evil. We grew up actually playing Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1 before Director's Cut.
Exactly.
I was there when I had to get that disc and pop it in the first ever time it was released. I was there. You were there. We are excited. From the creator of Resident Evil comes another survival horror game set on Next Generation, and it deals with things that I'm just so excited to see in a game, like the psychology of the characters and the way that he's basically interpreting evil on the screen and how it's going to actually interact with the audience. I think he's going to a new sort of way of scaring you, of like saying like, did I see that or not? Not just like, boom, scaring you, but again, what do you think?
We are in a renaissance of survival horror.
We are.
After being ruined by action and big companies telling us that it can't be done, indie developers are saying yes, it can be done.
Or Capcom saying our audience got too old, we need to move away.
But now having one of the fathers of survival horror, the pioneers, come back to the fold and show us how it's done right.
Well,
and because so much has changed since Resident Evil 1. It's the hardware, we're multiple generations away, everything. We expect more in a game, but at the same time, there's so much more that they can give. The hopes are high. I wish I could talk more about it, but with games that are out that I'm extremely excited to,
you don't want to give it too much away.
I say,
totally get it.
Yeah, like, hey, it's coming out. This is the basic premise, and I'm literally like, anybody that sends me a link, my friends email me, and I'm just kind of like, fuck off. So no, I'm not gonna watch it.
The next game on our list, I'm gonna confirm right now. Officially announce this. I may be lying. I am not in Watch Dogs. Opposed to what everyone thinks, I'm not in that trailer. It's not me. I was not at the studio, which that is true. I was at Ubisoft, but I wasn't at the studio. I wasn't there. It's gonna blow your minds. I've seen it in real life. I've watched somebody play it. I've seen what they've done with this game. The fact that you can hack anything, the fact that you can build your own soundtrack. Everyone always says, well, you can do this and this and this. And then you get the game and those features that were kind of like talked about are just these little moments. In this game, every moment that they showed you, like, oh, and you can do this, it wasn't just like, oh, that's cool. It was like, holy shit. Radios in the game, stereos are playing all over the city. You actually go up to them, hack the song, like MP3 form, onto your phone. And when you get into the vicinity of speakers, it'll play your soundtrack.
That is so cool.
It's like you go into a car, you're hearing your soundtrack. You go into a restaurant, like Starbucks in the game or whatever it is, you hear your soundtrack. So you can hear like a classical song, hack it, download it to your phone. Now it's your soundtrack.
The thing that blows me away the most about Watch Dogs is I believe from, again, the limited amount that I have seen, I probably watched more than I should have. The thing that struck me the most about Watch Dogs and the footage that I did see is it gave the impression, like none other game before it, of a living city.
That's something I can attain to. Having seen the city in front of me, especially in the rain, it was like he just stood there in the street and it was like a living, breathing world. That was something that I was very impressed with. Just like Tomb Raider, next gen version, you feel a little bit more in that world because of the atmosphere, and I can really tell you I've seen it with my own eyes. They nailed that.
Like the weather, like Jay was saying, and debris flying by with the wind, people in the conversations they're having, what's going on, your ability to choose to or not to do almost anything in the context of that game. I'm really excited. I really want Watch Dogs to be something special, and I hope, as Jay and I talked about it before privately, that them delaying the game was probably the best thing that they did.
Next up was something we saw at E3. It is The Witness by the creator of Braid.
Oh,
You know why? This brings me back to the days of Myst. And everyone likes a good point-and-click adventure game, as shown by the support that Kickstarter's got from Double Fine and all those studios that are making these like point-and-click games. They know the audience want these again. This here, though, is just... Oh, it makes me hard as a rock.
It's
because
so beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it looks simple. But I know I'm gonna break 7 controllers based on these puzzles. I love the fact that it looks like Myst. I love the environment. I can't wait to see more about. I can't wait to see this game. You?
All I know about it is from what I've seen in the trailer. It's vibrant. It's beautiful. It's inviting.
It's like you.
It's like, Terence, pick up the controller and be one with our world.
It's you.
It is me.
No, you're vibrant and you're very inviting. You always hug me and I get a boner. Next game, which is also made by Ubisoft.
They're on a roll.
Ubisoft is killing it this year. I'm going to call that right now. Murdering it. The Division. Holy Humphreys.
Oh man, that game looks gorgeous. You know, there's certain games where you don't even need to know what you're ultimately gonna get when they package their pre-release material in a way that just says, come, pick up a controller and come on a journey with us.
Exactly. I don't care what this story is, just give me the game right now. Division, this sounds, for you people watching, this is going to sound crazy. I don't know why I said that, it's like talking to you or them, but Apple, they're known for elegant design and upholding that. In the Division, the amount of detail that goes into the cars when the bullets hit, the bullet impacts, it's just like they really studied it for once. They studied exactly what a bullet would look like if it hit the side of a car door, what sound it would make, and holy shit, I can't wait because it just brings it to another level. Call of Duty, when you shoot a wall, it's a video game. In this, I feel like it's almost a sim feeling. It's like, oh, that's what it feels like to shoot a gun.
Well, you said it. It brings it to another level, which there should be endless examples of that in, our current generation, the next generation.
But we haven't seen that yet, so it's the level of detail and just the love of shooters. We know that they can make really good shooters based on, obviously, Splinter Cell and all those other games that they've done in the past. Can't wait for this one.
Next on our card is Dying Light. Fuck me. I love Mirror's Edge.
Oh.
Giving me Mirror's Edge with the ability to pummel zombies? Sold. Sold.
Deal. You know, I loved Dead Island's mechanics. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's the same thing. You're just swinging. But so far for me, it's not the... Can you say it's the best zombie game ever made? Dead Island? No. But mechanics of just being able to go out there and whack zombies and go to another location was enough for me. That was like... It was basically an RPG for me. I didn't play it like an adventure action aspect. I played it like RPG. How many zombies can I cut the arms off of heads and get those points? I love that type of thing. This, though, the idea of... the title gives it away. The light, as it disappears, they get stronger. The idea of being able to, like, go down in the daytime, salvage, get your goods. Then all of a sudden you have, like, 10 seconds to get on a rooftop because it's, like, slowly getting dark. And they're, like, getting stronger, and you're thinking, oh, shit. Think about the times when you're going to get stuck on the ground in the dark. The game's going to throw them at you, guaranteed. There's going to be moments where a ladder falls over, and you're like, oh, shit. Got to find another route. Those are going to be serious, scary moments, and I just love those. The horror genre is the only one that can really hit me really hard in the gut and make me feel, like, excited about playing video games. Other than, The Last of Us emotionally drew me into that story. I like games that grab me like that, and it's been such a long time, and I hope that this is one of them.
Even though we have tons of others we could talk about, this would literally turn into be a 5-hour video.
Yeah, so we'll do one more.
The one more,
yeah.
And it's one of those, for me, I feel this could be the first true next generation game.
Oh.
Wonder what that could be. Infamous Second Son, a game that looks breathtaking, a game that is like dreams fulfilled for countless people. It's gorgeous. It looks like it's going to have high replayability. It looks like it's going to have amazing action, amazing fighting, amazing special abilities. All the wow, next generation effects are going to be there. This is a game that lets you know that you made a right decision when you got your PS4.
I have to agree with you. It's nailing everything. The only thing I'm a little weary on, story, I don't know what it is. Let's just be fair, we don't know. But you're right, it nails all of that stuff. You don't even have to go into detail on this one. Everyone knows they're going to buy it if they have a PlayStation 4, and it's going to be massive. 2 million copies sold easily.
Very quick. Game that has not been announced, probably will never come out, but you would love to see.
Oh, I can't answer that one so quick, man.
Come on, lightning round.
For which system?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Any game that's probably not going to happen, but I want it to happen?
Yes.
Jack and Daxter sequel. I really want that to happen. I want it to be reboot by the same team that made the original. I really want. I know it's not going to happen ever.
Nice.
But Jack and Daxter, I really do want that. I think that, you know, the first game was very well known for its like sort of luscious feeling, luscious environments. Imagine if they got it like photorealistic, but
so
it would just be gorgeous. Like, I think they've really learned obviously how to do vegetation with The Last of Us. I really want them to do it, but I do know their heart is not in that. I know that for a fact because I was at a TED Talks Q&A with the writer of The Last of Us, and he was like, hey, we were going to make this game, and he showed Jack and Daxter. And we were like, and Daxter, or no, sorry, Jack, he looked like a human, but I don't want to get into it.
It's okay. It's okay.
You answer that one then.
Condemned 3. I've been waiting forever to beat homeless people in a video game. So guys, bring to close to this video, what games are you looking forward to? Both announced and released, and Pipe Dream. Let us know. Comment below.
Also follow us on Twitter, links in the end bar for that.
Got one more thing for those people that like the Facebook thing. Terence 3KB. That exists now. Check it out.
I can follow you now.
You follow.
Stalk you.
Stalk
you shave
me.
your beard. You're not going to though, because we're growing these.
Yeah, we're growing this for something, but we'll let you know what in a later video.
We can hint. We've actually kind of mentioned it in this video. We said something that pertains to these beards, but we're not going to give it away.
Man, that could be so many things.
Who knows?